Hi Capricorn, we're going to do a past, present and future love reading, okay? So let's start that off. Guys, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in my bio, okay? Please be aware of the fake accounts pretending to be me. I won't reach out to you and I won't follow you, all right? So let's start this reading. So Spirit, what's been going on for Capricorn in the past, please? Let's have a look and see. Okay. Let me just get a couple more because I can't just read that on its own. I do need to have a look and see what else comes out with it. And this is for you, Capricorn, for the past, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more and then I'll start to read. Sorry, guys, these are stuck together. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening here. So in the past, there was some sort of commitment, okay? But there was a commitment, well, there wasn't a commitment. There was a commitment, but someone wasn't committed, if that makes sense. So it seems that you were in a commitment, okay? And one of you wasn't fully committed to that commitment, if that makes sense. Because I can see an obstacle that was kind of getting in the way of that commitment being fulfilled both ways. And you didn't really feel like this could be changed, okay, due to this obstacle that was kind of, like I say, getting in the way. You didn't feel like you was in control. You felt a little bit powerless with this situation. You know, if that obstacle wasn't in the way, would you be committed to that person? Most likely, but something happened. So the kind of commitment, you know, it wasn't full or it was a little bit broken in some way. You couldn't fully have this commitment. Now, I can see that you probably ended up, you know, feeling like you needed to be kind of independent of this connection and pulled back your emotions from your person. Things weren't moving forward and you decided to just kind of go it alone. With that fall there, it's like, you know, you decided to go off on your own, start a new journey, a new chapter in your life, okay? So you were no longer invested into this person, into this connection. And it did make you feel unsettled, okay? Because you did have emotion for this person. But I know that you had to pull back for some reason. And yeah, it looks to me like you walked away. All right. And you kind of felt like that was the best thing to do for your future. All right. With the 10 of Pentacles down here, you felt like it was the best thing to do. Okay. But of course, it didn't come easy. You ended up feeling obviously loss, regret, like you was grieving for this person and this relationship. So I'm not quite sure what the obstacle was. And for obviously everyone watching this, it will be something different. Okay. But let's just have a look and have a look at that tower. Show me that tower in reverse, please, Spirit. Okay. So the tower in reverse shows me that although you loved your person, and hopefully they loved you back, right, with that King of Cups energy, there was something that needed to be let go of, okay? There was some sort of situation linked to either yours or your person's past that was getting in the way, okay? So there was an obstacle linked to the past, all right? That was getting in the way of your connection with this person. And that obstacle could have been, you know, somebody's ex. It could have been a family member. You know, it could have been all kinds of different scenarios. You know, I'd be here all day trying to explain them all. But there was something, you know, linked to the past that was standing in the way of you and this person being fully together, if that makes sense. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm being shown. It kind of kept you and your person a little bit isolated from one another is what I'm being shown there, okay? So yeah, that is what I have got for you for the past situation. So let's go ahead and look at the current. Let's have a look at the present. Let's have a look at the present. Okay, can we get the present, please, Spirit? Present situation for Capricorn. The present situation, please, for Capricorn. the present, please, situation, please, for Capricorn spirit. Sorry, guys, first reading of the day. Can't get my words out. Okay, so at the moment you feel like your person or the chapter in itself is kind of closed off, all right? And it is kind of making you feel stressed out, all right? It's on your mind a lot, maybe. Don't know how stressed. It could be worry, it could be stress, it could be just on your mind, you know, interfering with your daily life. You think about it a lot. And you're feeling stuck, all right? I do see that you don't feel like you and this person could kind of either get together and talk it out right now, or you wouldn't be on the same page. You're not coming from the same angle. And it's a situation that you don't wish to stay in. You know, you don't want to be in that situation of thinking about this, having it on your mind, but feeling stuck. And when I say stuck, you're not chasing this person. You know, you're not going towards them, but at the same time, you're feeling, you know, you can't let them go. It's difficult, right? You're still thinking about them a lot, even though this kind of chapter has already been closed off at some point. So you kind of just feel like, you know, things are a little bit troubled right now, and you don't really want things to stay as they are. And you've got your, you know, your sights set on, you know, the distance, right? Where you want to be at. You don't want to be in this situation right now, because it weighs you down. So you do want to have some sort of new start, okay? You do want to have a new start with this person, with that Ace of Cups there. Now, it could be a new romantic start with them, or it literally could just be, you know, a fresh start. Like, hello, how are you? What have you been getting up to? Haven't spoken to you for a while. You know, can we let bygones be bygones? That kind of a thing. So please take it how it fits. Because for some of you watching this, you'll want a new romantic start. And for some of you, you'll just want a fresh start of some sort. Okay? But the thing is, there is distance between you and this person due to a third party scenario. So it could be your person has a partner at the moment. It could be you have a partner at the moment. You know, this third party with this Three of Cups in reverse, it could be someone's got other responsibilities or commitment, family or a job or something. That third party doesn't have to be another romantic situation. You know, it can be you know, someone's got to put their kids first, or someone's got to put their job first. You know, I'm being shown distance due to this third party. So it could be you're keeping your distance due to their third party, or you're keeping your distance due to your third party. Okay? But that's what I'm being shown. Let's have some more, please, Spirit. And this is for Capricorn's present situation. So yeah, you know, this is you willing to kind of work hard in order to have a change for the better. And, you know, it could be that you want to change for the better regardless of this person, you know, because you don't feel in control of communication. You know, what you're showing me here, well, what Spirit's showing me about your situation is that your energy is saying, you know, I'm not in control of reaching out to this person. I'm not going to do that. You know, I don't really feel like it would be a good thing to do. The Ten of Cups in reverse, it might create some sort of hostile situation. You know, it might not be the best situation, and I just don't feel like I'm comfortable doing it. I'm finding it difficult to kind of get my head around reaching out to this person, and yet they're also not reaching out to me. So, you know, it's a difficult one, right? So you're just left thinking over, well, what are you going to do about the situation then? Because you don't want to leave it as it is. And yet you're showing me here that you don't feel like it's possible for you to do the reaching out. So I guess you're going to want to know in the future, is it possible that this person will reach out to you? And so we are going to get the future regarding you and this person. Let's get the future. So we've done the past, we've done the present. We know what's going on. Let's have a look and see what's going to go on. What's going to happen with this, please, Spirit, in the future? Capricorn. The future for Capricorn and whoever this person may be. Guys, I'm going to pull my cards out first. Okay. Bear with me. Sorry, all my cards are stuck together. Right, okay, so we'll go with what we've got here for now. Let me see if anything else is trying to come out there. That one. Okay. And that. Okay. I'm going to put them there like that and we'll go through them in a sec. Okay. So for the future. So this is you curious. That 3 of Wands there. You're curious. You're like, is that third party? Is that third party still involved? For those of you that think your person has a third party, which it does kind of see here. I mean, seem to me here like that's what the case is. It's almost like you're thinking, what's going on with that third party? You know, I'm curious, what's happening there? Are they still together? What's going on? You know, that distance, you're still keeping your distance in the future. There's still distance between you and this person, but you feel like you're missing out, right? And it's making you feel really kind of unfulfilled, dissatisfied. You just feel like you are literally missing out. And I'm being shown that that third party, again, in the future, is kind of what's stopping you from reaching out to this person, seeing how they feel, them reaching out to you, seeing how you feel, you know, because, well, you just don't want that kind of instability to be created. You don't want to open up that can of worms, okay? So it's going to bring negative vibes, basically, to you. And you don't want that. You need to protect yourself. You need to put yourself first and think about these repercussions. You know, it's all very well if you was, and you're not, but if you was to kind of reach out to this person, you know, wouldn't it be good if they was to kind of give you some sort of stable response? But you're not taking that chance. You're not. You're like, no, I'm not going down that path. No way. Because you're sure that it's going to create some negativity for you. And you've obviously, since this connection has come to an end, have done some work on yourself and have started that healing journey. And you don't want to backtrack. You don't want to undo all of your good work that you've been doing. So, you know, you are just left here. And if you can see right down here, planning your next move. Okay, that's you working out what you're going to do. You know, you're in the situation that you're in, which is obviously you're thinking about this person a lot. This is obviously in the future, guys, right? And, you know, you're thinking about that person, but you want more. You're like, you know, should I speak to this person? Are we going to speak to each other? You know, you're definitely going to want to kind of clear the air with this person and have a conversation, okay? Now, this is how you're feeling in the near future, but I am going to get what's going to happen, so bear with me. I do see that you are going to want to have a conversation with this person about why one of you walked away, okay? Why did that happen? What caused that? You know, what led to that? You're going to want to have a conversation about this with this person, okay, in the future at some point. And like I say here, look, this is you willing to put the work in, willing to do your part and do what is needed in order to have a fresh start, okay? But you're just still feeling stuck. I feel like you're a little bit stubborn, okay? And it's kind of, you're kind of thinking, if this person doesn't contact me, I'm not contacting them. So guys, let's have a look now and see, are they going to contact you? Let's have a look. All right, let's use this pack. Spirit, Capricorn's person. Capricorn's person, will they be reaching out to Capricorn at some point in the future? Show me what's going to happen. We want to have a look at the action. We want to have a look at any kind of thoughts, feelings, and actions, please, Spirit, regarding Capricorn's person in the future. Capricorn's person in the future, thoughts, feelings, energies, action. Oops. Okay. So we've got, obviously, things are at a standstill. That's kind of no movement there with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And they just don't feel like they're going to be able to kind of, you know, get what they want out of the situation as well. All right. Now, the star, it makes them feel insecure. Okay. So the star in this situation would be their kind of purpose. I will just clarify it, but I need to pull these out first. So bear with me. Let me pull all of these out and then I can do my clarifiers. Okay. So let's clarify that star, please. So, you know, when I said to you about there's been distance, you know, since this is the ending, the Ten of Swords there. So since you're ending with this person, there's been distance, okay? To be honest with you, your person kind of feels like that's the best thing, okay, the star. It's in a way their heart's desire is to keep their distance since the ending, yet it makes them feel insecure, if that makes sense to you, all right? So it's kind of like, you know, when you feel like something is for the best, but it's still, you know, you're still not quite happy with that situation. So although they think it's the best thing to keep their distance, it's like, oh, you know, is it the best thing? And they're kind of feeling insecure and uneasy about that. And with the moon there, they're definitely not 100% that that's always going to be the case, that distance between you, you know, since the ending. They're not sure themselves, all right? Now, they are going to want things to have a change for the better with the Wheel of Fortune, all right? And I'm being shown that they look back at the past and they're a little bit gutted. You know, they mope around thinking about what could have been done different, what should have been done different. Somebody hurt the other person. You know, someone kind of, you know, wanted to get their way and didn't kind of think about the other person. But it could have been a two-way situation. You could have done that to each other, right? It normally takes two to tango, right? So, you know, there was some sort of inconsideration of someone's feelings and they're kind of feeling really disappointed about that, you know. They are having that motto of, let me just, you know, deal with this each day, like, you know, one day at a time sort of thing. I don't see many plans, to be honest here. I don't see any plans really, to be honest. I don't really see much action with this situation, to be honest with you. The only action I'm kind of seeing here is the fact that they think it's best to keep their distance from you because they're sort of uncertain and insecure about where that path would lead to if they were to open up that line of communication again. And that's what we had for you, really, in a roundabout way. You're both kind of mirroring each other and you're both feeling the same way, all right? But your person definitely thinks about you there with the Seven of Pentacles, all right? And they wonder about what could happen. It's always like a what if, like, you know, it's not like they've just forgotten you is what I'm saying. Now, they do want to be free, okay? Let's have a look at that Ten of Wands. Free of what, please, Spirit? What's that about? Show me that Ten of Wands, please. Show me that Ten of Wands. Oh, so they really miss you and they think a lot about you there with that Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles and that Two of Wands. They're basically saying, I just want to be free of that urge to return to my person. You know, they want to return to you. They wonder if you'll return to them. They weigh it up. They're like 50-50, like, will this happen? Won't it happen? Can it? Can't it? Shall it? Shan't it? You know, and they miss you and they think about you. From their heart, they think about you. Like you're in their heart. You know, they haven't forgotten you. So they would like to free themselves of that. Okay. And I do see that they want to sort of change the circumstances and have a new beginning. But they just feel like they're a little bit, they was either let down by you or they let you down. Let's have a look at that Death and that Emperor in reverse. But I'm not seeing action. Yeah. They don't feel like they were in control of the events that happened. They don't feel like they was in control of this situation. You know, that King of Swords energy, they felt out of control. There was something that they couldn't change. Maybe it was that third party. I don't know. Maybe that third party didn't exist at that time. Again, I don't know. You'll know. It's your story. But they're just trying to heal and they just want things to be better. Now, these want to come out. Yeah. Okay. So they do want to kind of restore that peace between you, but a little bit like you, they're not willing to kind of take the risk and open up the can of worms because they're not sure. They're not 100% sure that it would go down how they would sort of intend for it to go down, you know? So this is kind of like being in two minds here, you know? Growth and expansion, but just going on the journey on my own. So, yeah, I mean, they might be thinking of taking a leap of faith towards you. Let's have a look at that Fool. Oops, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So look, listen, this is how it is. They think about taking that leap of faith towards you. All right. But number one, that creates a lot of stress for them. That makes them feel like, oh God, you know, this is too stressful. I can't cope with that. Because we're going to have to speak about some sort of truth. Some truths are going to come out. Some revelations are going to come out here, right? And I just don't feel like that's going to go down too good. I'm just not committing myself to doing that. But they definitely think about it. But thinking about something and doing it are two different things. Do you know what I mean? So the last thing I've got here, okay, Capricorn. And it's a shame. It is a shame because we've got the Lovers right bang in the middle. Your person feels like you were their person or you are their person. You're meant to be together. You're kind of like soulmate energies, but they don't feel like they can work this out with you with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Because the reason why one of you walked away, that reason still exists. That reason, you know, that hasn't changed, that situation. So how would you guys be able to work things through when the circumstances are still the same? And that's why your person doesn't feel that they can come towards you. The want is there. The curiosity is there. I mean, they feel like, you know, you were their person. There was such a strong, intense connection between you and them. But the circumstances have not changed from when one of you walked away originally. And that's why they just don't feel like with that Three of Pentacles in reverse that this can be resolved. Okay, so I'm not seeing a lot happening there, guys, but that's what I've got for you. I hope it's helped, you know, explain a few things to you.